I've been broke so many times.
Oh, this room's so hot. What is up, YouTube? Hi, my name is Thomas and welcome to my very first official YouTube video. Now, if you're one of the 25 subscribers that I currently have at the time of this recording, I just want to say I'm so grateful for your support, and for all of you, I hope you're excited to see what's to come on this channel. Anyway, you probably have a backlog of things that you eventually want to learn, but I haven't had the chance to do so. Now, this is completely characteristic of human behavior because we prioritize things on our to-do list by the order of magnitude on how important they are to our life and our success in the societal sense. Now, I have one area that I felt this in particular. You know, I've always been so fascinated by photography, so much so that in January I traded my Switch for a DSLR camera. Now, after I made this trade, I assumed that I would go into this world of photography with passion and motivation, but in actuality, the opposite happened. I completely neglected my camera, and I know many of you have neglected your own passions in the same way. So I'll give a breakdown on how I overcame this lack of motivation. So about a week ago, I was completely fed up with my laziness, and I gave myself a goal to force myself to learn photography. I gave myself 1 week to do 5 photo shoots. Now, I was able to condense this entire journey into about 3 steps that I think everyone can learn from. So first, I'll be going over these steps, and then I'll take you along my journey and my experience with learning photography. Deadlines are crucial to motivating yourself to learn, but not any deadline. Deadlines have to be both extremely clear, and they're better when they involve other people. For example, let's say you want to learn how to cook beef Wellington, arguably one of the most difficult Western dishes to master. Now, in order to set a clear deadline involving other people, you can invite your friends over to your house exactly 1 week from today and tell them that you're going to serve them an amazing dinner. Now, by doing this, you sort of throw your backpack over the fence and you hype your friends up to this expectation that you want to eventually meet. You're essentially forced to go over the fence as well and chase after your backpack. Now, because of all this limited time you have, you're forced to think about this more actively, as well as make the time you spend towards reaching this goal much more productive. And this kind of shows the beauty of creating these deadlines that are both substantial and involve other people. So in all, this is one of the most scary and risky steps that you can take, but it is also one of the most rewarding. In creating a substantial deadline, you'll notice that you have a very limited time to accomplish the things you want. So this results in you working harder and getting more done with the time you have. In other words, your learning gets thicker. Thicc Learning is a side product of creating your own deadlines. Essentially, you have to condense more information and more learning into that same hour of time that you're allotting towards your passions. Doing this can make the time you spend more dense or more thick with productivity. And this can be applied anywhere. This essentially defeats the traditional idea that you need more and more time to successfully reach your goals. Instead, you just need to make your productivity more and more thick. Although it's perfectly fine to be going after your dreams alone, having someone else there to experience them with you makes this whole journey all the more meaningful. They'll be there to share your achievements as well as your setbacks. Whenever you're feeling lazy or unmotivated, they're there to lift you up and make sure that you continue striving towards your goal. They can act as your accountability partner for the role they have in making sure you don't fall off course on this journey, this road towards reaching your dreams. And in the midst of all the support, they're also there to be your own hype man. They can boost the highs and lessen the lows in this journey towards doing whatever you want to get done. And the best part is, you'll do the same for them in their own personal journey. So after this video, consider calling a friend and telling them about this goal that you have. Next, invite some people to gaze and admire at the product of your goals that you haven't even begun creating yet. Learn Thicc and spend about an hour or two a day for about a week or two and see just how much you learn in that amount of time. I can promise you that it'll be so much more than you would have ever imagined. If you're enjoying the content so far, please do like and subscribe. It helps out the channel a lot and lets me know that you're enjoying this type of content. Anyway, without further ado, I'll take you along my journey with going from zero experience in photography to doing 5 photo shoots, all in the span of 1 week. Enjoy. So first, I called one of my friends to tell them about my plan. She was hyped about this 1 week thing and decided to embark on her own 1 week journey to learn web development. We promised each other that we would look out for one another to make sure that we were going to finish our projects in 1 week's time. She also agreed to be my first model, so thank you. Then I called and messaged my other friends until I had 4 more models ready to take some amazing photos. By that time, I realized I had to start learning photography first, so I began a course on Coursera and began the grind. The next 2 days were essentially the same. I went on the grind and continued the photography course. My butt hurt from sitting, so I started standing too. And then finally, I finished. I was excited for my first photo shoot the next day. Hello.
Hi! I'm putting on my earrings.
I was gonna fake it till I made it, but you called me out. You had plans and expectations, so you turned around. How could you talk about forever to a guy like me? I was surprised how you could live this. Guess I couldn't see. Now I'm getting letters from Wyoming. Keep my TV on. I'm not going. Stay a little longer. I'll wake up.
Let's go!
I was gonna see you last December, but I couldn't come. Now it's getting harder to remember the days you were gone. Still I'm getting letters from Wyoming. You tell me how well things are going. Stay a little longer. Maybe I'll come when I get strong.
Hola. What is up?
Oh my god!
What is up?
He has a whole thing.
Hello.
Hi, Tom.
I'm slipping away, so don't let me go, nah, 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 nah. I'm all up in that love haze, so where do we go, nah, nah? Just let me know that I am safe here in your arms. I wanna stay, stay. I'm slipping away, so don't let me go now. Your love is exceptional. It fills me up. It's out of control, out of control. Oh baby, I love the rush. It overflows. It's out of control,
But basically what I'm saying today is we're taking pictures in the middle of nowhere. It's called the Lonely Road, but like I'm not so lonely. You know, there's snakes in here actually, so like, see this? There's flowers here too, and like, we should actually go on a date sometime if you want. But yeah, it's okay, we don't need girls here.
I've been broke so many times.
I'm slipping away. Oh, so don't let me go now. Your love is exceptional. It fills me up. It's out of control, But baby, I love the rush. It overflows. It's out of control. Your love is exceptional. It fills me up. It's out of control, baby, I love the rush. It overflows. It's out of control, I'm in love. I'm in love. Deep in love with you, baby, yeah. 'Cause your love is exceptional. Ooh. It's out of control, It's out of control, but I love the rush, yeah. Oh, it overflows. Ooh, your love is exceptional. It fills me up. It's out of control, but baby, I love the rush. It overflows.
Right here, out of all places. The public.
We're sorry, guys. This is just for a project.
Baby, I love the rush. Come on, yeah. Out of control, I'm in love.
So you see, when you hold yourself accountable, not only do you learn so much more than you ever thought you could have learned, you also have so much fun doing so. Now that's a wrap to the video. I hope you enjoyed following me along this journey. If you thought this video was helpful or entertaining in any way, please do like and subscribe. This video took a lot of effort and time, as you can probably tell. Anyway, this was Thomas. I'll see you next time.
Your love is exceptional.